Here we are in the featherweight division, two undefeated fighters. Dusty Davis fighting out of Laramie, Wyoming, and Reid Delman fighting out of Boulder, Colorado, in Easton, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And they open up, and a good leg kick lands by Reid Delman. Reid Delman, the elder statesman on tonight's fight card at age 42 and undefeated. Dusty Davis comes in undefeated as well. We don't know much about Dusty Davis, although we do know that he can bring it, and he has titles in another promotion, and we will see what gives. He's got a good height advantage on his opponent, Reid Delman, and he continues to try to throw that jab out there, and then a jab attempt by Delman misses. Delman very muscled up in a compact body. Dusty Davis in a live, wiry body and much taller than his opponent. We will see what will give. Shot in by Reid Delman, and a takedown attempt forthcoming, and there it is, a good slam down by Reid Delman. Now Dusty Davis, we will see how he will work from his back. Reid Delman out of the highly ranked and highly considered in MMA Easton Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu camp, and it is Dusty Davis with Paw MMA, and he works now up against the fence of the cage of combat in this opening round, once again scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Delman in the black trunks, and it is Dusty Davis working from the what appears to be camouflage trunks. A guillotine or the right arm over the neck of Reid Delman by Dusty Davis. Davis literally flat on his back in a precarious spot up against the fence of the cage of combat. They continue to work, and it is Davis now that secures one of the legs, and it's Delman now that will try to pass the guard of Dusty Davis. Davis now continuing to work from his back. Delman patiently and methodically working. A good strike or two with the left arm by Reid Delman, and now he reverses over and lands a couple with his right hand. When you talk about people fighting in mixed martial arts, the ages of the fighters always seem to impress, as Reid Delman continues to land some strikes to the body, then to the head of Dusty Davis. You consider that many of these fighters are starting out now at 16, 17, 18 years of age, which is very impressive. You have to start young, or you would like to, but then you get the other side of the spectrum, and a person like Reid Delman, who fights tonight at age 42. This first round is in the books, and we will take it to the second round. Here we go to start the second round. Both fighters touch gloves. I made reference to the fact that you look at both sides of the spectrum, age, young and old, and there is a place for people that fight that are a little bit older than what would be considered the standard. Randy Couture set that up, and now we have Reid Delman right here in the kickdown this evening, undefeated and looking to extend his mark, and he opens up the second round with a takedown, and now they work on the ground, and much like the wrestler he is, works out to the side of Dusty Davis. Reid Delman's timing has been very well tonight. It seems like whatever Dusty Davis had in store to put up the fight, it seemed like Reid Delman thus far has had good timing. He's got a side choke in, and there, momentarily, it looked like Davis was almost ready to tap, but no. Now it is Delman that continues to work, and this time he's out north and south now on Dusty Davis and continues. And Davis just trying to get out so he can do something, and Reid Delman has him pinned, but great move by Dusty Davis to get out of that side choke attempt, and now he continues to work from his back. Delman working from the closed guard of Dusty Davis. We're in the second round right here, and they continue to work. You can see the wrestling skills by Reid Delman. We are obstructed here. Referee Tim Mills in a statuesque state, not moving. We can't see too well, don't have an angle on the action right at the moment. But what we do know is that Reid Delman continues to work, and Davis working from the bottom, Delman from his open then closed guard here in the second round. Now Delman up, postures up, then comes back into the closed guard, and now it is referee Tim Mills that stands the fighters up. That's good, because now we've got an angle on what's going on. Leg kick in by Reid Delman. With that reach advantage that Dusty Davis has, we'd like to see if he can throw some strikes here. Delman comes in and ducks an uppercut and then takes Dusty Davis down to the ground. His timing tonight, Reid Delman, has been just an eyelash quicker in certain situations than his opponent Dusty Davis. Davis putting up a good fight as we close the second round right here, and we will take this